Hey everybody, welcome back to Chute Farm and Ranch. We're out here just checking some cows. I just tagged another calf. I think that makes number 22 for the year. And it is our first red calf of the year out of a black cow that I just bought. So I think these were bred Simmentals. So probably had a bull with a red gene. That's pretty common in the Simmentals, but we're gonna go up here and take a peek at them. But yeah, I just tagged the calf. I was trying to get it on video, but there's just too much going on by myself and trying to hold the camera, so we'll show you guys. She's just right up here. So yeah, she's just wandering along with her baby. She didn't like me tagging it at all, so she's trying to get away. But she had a nice little red calf. I think it's a heifer. Yeah, they're wanting to get away. Don't blame them. We're gonna leave them be, and she's a good mama. We just bought her there in November, and glad to have a healthy calf on the ground, so we'll just leave them alone. Alright, so we're got a little project on our hands. These are some of the old pens that we had. Here's our barn. We need to get that fixed here sometime soon, put a new roof on it. But the cows, they come up here during the winter time when the weather's nasty, and they kind of hang out in here. Years ago I did a lot of cleaning in here. There was a bunch of hog pens down here, and you can see the old milking stanchions also back there. But we don't use these old corrals anymore. We got pins up on top now, just a little bit easier. But I'm needing to take some of these panels, and I'm going to make some gates out of those over there. We're going to be putting them up there to run into our new chute. So we'll be loading these up and taking them up there and kind of laying out roughly how we want to get things set up. Well, we got some of the panels loaded up. We got Wyatt in the back. Say hi, Wyatt.
Hi.
And we got Clydo. They decided to switch spots today, I guess. So we're gonna run these up to the pens, kind of maybe roughly set them up where we want them, that we kind of get an idea how things are gonna lay out. And we got some other ones down there that we need to tear down, and we got some other panels that we're gonna be cutting up and making gates out of those. So we'll keep at her. All right, everybody, I think we kind of got a fairly decent concept here on what we're going to do to set up our alleyway and our laneway for the cattle chute. But give you kind of a quick view on kind of what I'm thinking right now. This isn't exactly what I want, but I need to get this chute set up so I can, you know, if I need to catch a cow and pull a calf or something like that, then I've got the chute set up and we can, you know, get her taken care of right away without having to screw around too much. So kind of give you a quick view on how things are laid up right now. So obviously, if you watched our previous videos, this is our sorting pen. We'll bring cows into here, sort them out, ones we need, what we don't need. But when we're catching cows to run through the chute, we'll just pile everything up in here, and then we'll be putting a regular gate right here to go into this small pen that we usually just catch calves in and then run them up into the calf cradle. So we're going to put a gate. Yeah, we'll put a gate right here, and then we'll put a gate here, and we'll run cows right into here. I stole a bunch of panels from down there below by the barn that we don't use anymore. So this is going to be kind of our catch area, I guess, before we go in the laneway. But we'll put another gate probably right here, kind of where this goes in. That way we can swing it this way and close this area down, because obviously when the cows come in, they're going to come in here, they're going to hit this panel, and they're going to want to turn, and hopefully they just follow this right along. They probably won't, but it's a good concept, and we'll be changing this again, I'm sure, making it a little bit cleaner, a little bit better. But it's kind of where we're at right now. But yeah, they'll come around here once we get some posts set and get this all straightened out. Run through here, 20 feet of alleyway, right into the chute. Clyde, you need to move. Clyde's been a big helper today. He's been keeping the birds off. And then, of course, we got the skid steer operator, Wyatt. Are you going to dig some post holes for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to dig post holes. You think you can run the skid steer?
I probably could if I wanted to.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. The joysticks aren't true, and it wants to kind of jump around. But we'll teach you here one of these days how to run it. But I think you need to get a little bit bigger. But you'll definitely learn how to run it. But yeah, we'll be getting this set up here just pretty darn quick. That way we can at least use it and catch some cows if we need to. I know we'll definitely here this spring we'll be wanting to catch them. And back pour everything, obviously, and then there's quite a few cows out there that don't have tags. I really want to get tags put in. So yeah, this is kind of the idea. If you guys have any advice or any ideas to throw at us to maybe make this a little bit better, like I said, this isn't going to be the way it's going to be permanently, but I think for the time being it's going to work okay. So yeah, if you have any pointers or any ideas on what we could do to make this a little bit better, shoot them down in the comments. We're open ears and love to hear anything. So, well, we got cows up here. We're up here working in the pens. Clyde's, I don't know what he's doing, sniffing for bones. But Wyatt and me, we've been working on getting things set up for the chute. But yeah, we're going to be bringing cows into here. We're going to put a gate here. We got this part set up. Probably ain't going to work the greatest, but it'll work okay for time being. But anyway, cows will come in here. We'll have another gate coming here across, and they'll go around into the alleyway and up into the chute. Should work pretty good, shouldn't it, Wyatt?
Yeah.
Let's hope so. We need to get something set up pretty quick. Let's say these old girls want some cake. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Get them all ready for the cold. As soon as they would get out of my way. Oh. Cold today, about 18 degrees, bale bed, tires flat, air compressor won't start, cows need fed. So we're in the skid steer trying to feed cows. It's going to be about 8 degrees tonight, so it's going to be a cold one. Wish us luck. We're going to need all of it. Gotta feed them 2 bales, and then we're gonna dump some cake out the side of the pickup. But it's a cold one. There ain't no cab in this skid steer, but just what we have to do. Goddamn bale bed, tires flat, so air compressor wouldn't start. So we're feeding with the fucking skid steer. We're not fancy, we ain't got no cab. Doing it the old way. Well, it's definitely cold. We definitely got a little bit of frost on the ground. You can see in my mustache. But bale bed broke down. It's got a flat tire. Fed him with the skid steer. And now we're doing cake by hand. So, got my wife. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi.
So, go ahead, Sarah, and we'll get these cubes put out for the rest of these cows. Yeah, I'm just sitting back here on the back of the pickup. Come boss! Hey, bully. Welcome, boss. About 18 degrees out here. Sometimes when things don't work how they're supposed to, you make do with what you got. But everybody's going to be pretty well taken care of tonight. Get the skid steer back in the shed. The rest of the cows are plumb happy down here. They got all that snow and that ice on their backs, so that means that they're well insulated. They're not cold one bit at all. But they're all pretty happy. So follow along, everybody, and we'll keep freezing our butts off. Well, everybody, we're out here checking cows. Today is January 7th, and it's currently 21 degrees. We got a little bit of snow on the ground. We didn't get a whole lot, but we have gotten quite a bit of cold weather. Like I said in the previous video, I've had one calf in this storm. Everything was fine. I rolled out a bale. They laid out on it, and she had it right there on the bale where it was nice and dry. And no problems whatsoever. So I'm gonna give you a quick peek and see whatever. We got quite a few getting close, but hopefully they wait a couple more days. That would be ideal because they're supposed to warm back up. But we'll kind of yeah, everybody seems to be pretty happy and content. Wyatt did start back in school today, so I'll be picking him up here at 3:30, and we're gonna come back out and we'll feed him. This cow here is the one that we grafted that twin on, and she is taken to him. No problems whatsoever, and just kind of a great outcome out of that deal. You just never know how they're gonna do that. A lot of times they won't take them, but she took them just fine. But everybody's pretty happy. So we're gonna feed them here in a little bit. So this cow's getting really close. They all are, but she's definitely one that we've been watching. She's a new cow that I bought here back in November. Marked 6 months bred. Be about right where she's calving now, but I got one in here that's marked 8 months bred when I bought her, and she has yet to have a calf, and 2 of the 6s have. So you just never know when you're pregnant at the barn what thing's gonna happen. But everything's looking good out here so far. We're gonna go back up to the yard and check on some things. Hey, girly. They don't like the pickup, I guess. Not spinning out. So anyway, we're gonna leave these gals alone, and we'll feed them here in a couple hours. Get her. Pretty simple.
Yep.